Greetings everyone! Developer Diaries are back, and today we're going to a tropical island. You will find out how to get to know a samurai and become the first to get a fighter from the new branch. Let's get to it! Once Update 196 goes live, a new special called Japanese Thread will start. It will take place during 3 weeks, and we promise you that you have never seen anything like it. The main mechanic of the special are daily confrontation between two factions, the Axis and the Allies, for dominance over the Pacific. The Axis is represented by Germany and Japan, while allies include USSR, USA, Great Britain, China and France. Any aircrafts from Tier 4 and higher can participate in battles. Players participate in daily confrontation by choosing a faction and entering standard battles. All the effective actions in battles contribute to faction's progress in the confrontation. You can choose or change faction 2 hours prior to the start of the confrontation. Players who have not picked side will be assigned automatically according to team balancing needs. In case one side of the confrontation is heavily outmatched, it will get a bonus, which will equalize the chances of winning. All the active players who contribute to their faction's progress during the confrontation will receive trophies. For the winning side, their amount will be doubled. The trophies contain valuable, rare and at times unique prizes. This can include days of premium, gold, experienced pilot and much more. The main prize that can be found in a trophy case is a special mission which will allow players to receive a new aircraft from the Japanese Army branch without researching and purchasing it. Once you find it, you will need to complete a series of missions during peacetime, and the new warplane will be yours. Keep in mind that these special missions will be the only way to obtain the new Japanese aircraft before the Japanese threat ends. We have designed a special hangar style for the Japanese thread. It is inspired by the tropical island theme and has 2 phases, peace and wartime. They are switched automatically once daily confrontation starts and ends. The wartime phase includes new animations that imitate an air raid and defense. There are new sounds, new music tracks that correspond to daily phases, as well as series of music tracks that change alongside the faction's progress in a confrontation. The upcoming update will feature a new aircraft branch, the Japanese Army Fighters. The Japanese Navy fighters presented in our game by the Zero branch were designed as versatile machines capable of fighting different kinds of enemies. The Army engineers, on the other hand, placed emphasis first and foremost on gaining advantage in individual dogfight one-on-one. Extraordinary maneuverability was deemed to be a decisive factor, so weak armament were considered acceptable. Only during World War II did Japan put a lot of effort into increasing firepower in order to successfully fight durable American planes. The new Japanese Army Fighters branch in our game will be the proverbial fences, which are incredibly dangerous in active dogfight. Their dynamic parameters are high and they have great maneuverability, as is traditional for Japanese aircrafts. However, these machines are vulnerable to sudden attacks when flying in groups. It isn't advised to engage durable attack aircraft with powerful defensive armament. The new Japanese aircraft have generally lower survivability and firepower than their rivals on the same tier, so you should also avoid head-on attacks. The best tactic would be to engage a single enemy fighter in a dogfight and counter their attempts to escape. This is what the new Japanese machines excel at. As always, the branch starts with aircraft from the late 1930s to early 1940s. While the armament is somewhat weak, it is accurate. The Ki-43 Hayabusa fighter is a model example of this kind of warplanes. The plane's disposition at Tier 6 changes somewhat. The armament becomes much stronger and the aircraft gain more altitude performance and improved dive parameters. Their maneuverability does not outclass their rivals as much anymore, but remains quite high, just a bit lower than what the Navy A6M and A7M can boast. The top tiers are represented by hypothetical Ki-162S, which barely entered design stages by the time the war ended. Despite German help, Japan did not have time to create their own jet-powered aviation. Even so, we put a lot of effort in order to make these machines conform with the approach the Japanese army designed to adapt the German aircraft design school to their needs. For example, the Ki-10, which starts the higher tiers, is one of direct examples of such German-influenced design solutions. The Ki-162 and Ki-162-3 will resemble the Ki-43 in battles, combining low survivability with great maneuverability and dynamics to become excellent close-quarter fighters and incredibly dangerous. The upcoming update will include a surprise for all the players who participated in alpha and closed beta testing state. They will receive new gift paint jobs for several Soviet, US and German aircrafts. Among them are popular machines including the Il-40P, field-modified Il-2, Bf-110C5 and many others. 20 paint jobs in total. The next batch will include more gift camouflages for other warplanes, including some British ones. Our work on making the game more immersive and cinematic continues. As you know, we have started adding animations to the rear turrets and gunners of heavy fighters and attack aircraft for testing purposes. The previous update included animated turrets for Il-2 to seat and Blenheim. Update 196 will add more, this time for 3 attack aircrafts. Among other optimizations and changes, let's mention that we paid a lot of attention to the feedback and statistics on crew skills and decided to reduce cost of some of them. We have also fine-tuned Matchmaker. Now, it will add bots to the teams based on more balanced rules. Take part in the confrontation between the Axis and the Allies. Achieve victory, capture the trophies and await our new victories. See you in the skies. Good hunting!